Hi, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for our continuing examination of the topic of trading places. We are at trading places number 5. This is Dr. Tracy McCarthy. We're going to be examining, this is the beginning of it, we're going to be examining this conflation between a number of constructs, and those constructs are American Indian, Turkey, Turkiya, Irish, Islam, Hindi, Caucasian, Rome, and India. Before we go into our subsequent discussion of why this issue exists, we're going to be looking at the what. So we're going to be looking at some translations of the words Ottoman and Turk and India and Hindi, and that word Turkey that is associated with both the country and the bird. Here you have the word Ottoman detected as an English word. In the Hindi, you see that Ottoman is translating as Turk. And so Ottoman is understood in this particular language as being synonymous with Turk. Interestingly, when you see this word turkey that is related to the domestic game bird that is native to North America, you see that turkey is considered an English word. However, in the Turkish, this word Turkey translates as Hindi, Hindi, as in the language. And you see here in the French, Turkey is translating as Dindi or Dindi, La Dindi. This is translating as of India. And so this Turkey is synonymous with the construct of India. Here in the Basque, you also see this conflation between Turkey and Indio. You also see what's supposed to be the original spelling or pronunciation of Turkey, the country, being Turkiya. And you can see this conflation continuing on in the Belarusian. So you see Turkey in the English translating to this construct related to India or Indi in the Belarusian. Now, when you capitalize this, indicating that you are talking about the country Turkey, you see that it's still coming up as this domesticated game bird native to North America. And then in the Turkish, you see that this Turkey is translating as Turkiya, which is the name of the country of Turkey. As a matter of fact, they just petitioned recently to have the name changed from Turkey back to this Turkiya. And here's this very interesting translation from the English into the Hebrew. And with respect to the Hebrew, you see this lowercase turkey referring to the bird, translating in the Hebrew as India, the country, and as Turkey, the country. And again, you see this word Turkey translating out of the English into yet another language, Turkmen, as Hindi. And just for clarity, you can see in English, Hindi, and when you look at the translation in Turkmen, it's indicating Hindi is another word for Indian. And in this particular instance, when you look down below, it indicates that this is a language of northern India. And here we have yet another conflation related to this translation dynamic. And you see here that Indio in the English is translating in the Corsican to Indiu. Now, with respect to this particular word, it's indicated that Indio indicates a member of any of the indigenous peoples of America or Eastern Asia in areas formerly subject to the usual suspects, Spain and Portugal. And here you see the same dynamic in Armenian, with Indio translating in Armenian as India. And here you see this translation from English into German, and it indicates Indio is translating into German as Indio, Indisch, also meaning native and Indian, still referring to the same clusters of people, members of the indigenous peoples of the America or Eastern Asia in areas formerly subject to Spain and Portugal. Not only do you find Turkey or India or Indian conflated with Hindi and Dindi and Ottoman and Indio, you also see a conflation between these constructs of India or Indian and Turkey with Caucasian and Irish.